All right, GM guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever part of the world you're into. And I would like to greet everyone who's in the stream, who will be watching us. Good day, good evening. Hello, mabuhay. And of course, very much excited about this show, guys, since this is the first time again from the previous blockchain updates, no, by the resistance trader. We are now known as, of course, sabi nga natin, Web3 Patrol, and I'm very much excited also to invite on stage my partner for this show, none other than, of course, Ice Team. Welcome on stage, partner.
Hello. Welcome everyone. So, welcome dito sa ating Web3 Patrol. So, by the way, I'm Ice Team. I'm a co-founder of Impact. Co-host rin ako ng GMMG. So, I'm happy to be part of this group na mag-updates regarding Web3. Yun.
Yes, and sabi nga ni Ice Team, we will be discussing in this show anything about anything about Web3, no? Web3, the blockchain space, AI, and so on and so forth. Now, for this particular segment today, we will be giving updates with you about the ano ang mga ganap. Sabi nga ng shout out to our good friend si Ellie Rabadon. Ganap. Ano ang mga ganap sa Web3 ngayon? So let's himayin natin for our viewers, Ice Team. Ano yung mga pinag-uusapan ngayon sa Web3?
Right now, I think hot cake ngayon yung Saton. And then the DEXs. So, maraming DEXs na bago ngayon sa Web3, no? And then, I think even the CX does DEXs now. They're doing some Web3 wallets. And then, last one is actually Web3 gaming, no? So, marami yung factor natin sa Web3 gaming. And then, AI, DPIN. So, yun yung mga hot cake ngayon. RWA, that's the topic that is very, very well talk sa current scenario natin ngayon. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, talking about these things, no. Siguro for the benefit of those viewers who will be coming here or watching us na hindi pa masyadong ganun ka familiar with DePIN and Web3 definitely naririnig yan sa ano. Pero when we talk about DePIN, siguro maganda we can help educate our audience ng about what DePIN is. But before that, let's actually shout out to Sir Henry James Banayat. Sabi niya GM. GM. Ayan.
Matagal ko nang gusto pumunta sa Baguio.
Oo nga eh. So sana magkaroon ng ng event soon. Yeah, event soon sa Baguio City.
Yun, pwede. Yeah, we can do that.
Yes. So, let's go back to your topic about DePIN, partner.
Yeah, so ano ba yung DePIN or DePIN? It's a decentralized i-recall ko lang, medyo mahaba eh. Decentralized infrastructure physical network. So, it's a decentralized infrastructure physical network. Yun yung DePIN, ang haba. No? So, what it does is actually doing a blockchain or kino-connect natin sa blockchain yung mga devices natin. One sample of this, the first DePIN na lumabas is actually the Solana mobile phone. Yun yung pinakauna na we're really known about it. I mean, yung pinaka-well-known. No? So, if may Solana mobile kayo, they're actually releasing a DePIN. That's the one from DePIN. Second is infrastructure. They're releasing Wi-Fi network for DePIN. Tapos then I saw one new na bago is actually VPN. So this it's called U2U project ni Dangyo. No? So I'm not promoting, but it's a VPN na DePIN. So when you're using the VPN, you're earning tokens. No? So may ganun siyang project. And then the biggest na alam ko ngayon na meron din ako is actually Ether. Yung Ether, it's an ecosystem for GPU. So pag meron ka ng device, meron ako nun. So you're gonna earn tokens when you're running it. And then it's a cloud infrastructure sa Web3.
Good.
So meaning...
Actually, parang tama ba ang intindi ko dito, partner? So para let's help digest how DePIN works for our viewers. It's actually like parang an infrastructure. Most of them owned by either parang mga IT companies, telco companies. Now, what DePIN is trying to actually do, they are decentralized and putting or
Yeah. Kasi,
devices in the
mm,
network. Parang gano'n, ano? Parang
yeah.
it's like decentralizing resources.
Yes, correct. Kasi 'di ba like right now we're doing blockchain, 'di ba? So dine-decentralize natin yung the way we disseminate information, process information, tsaka para hindi siya ma-take down in a single scenario. Like for example, if may mangyari man, like for example, the server is in Singapore, wag naman sana merong nagbomba ng Singapore. Wala na yung infra, it's down. So the DPIN is actually solving this issue, no walang centralized if nagkaroon ng kera sa country or sa other country. This kind of solve this issue pag mga pumasok tayo sa DPIN. And then I think one of the thing that they want to actually establish for being DPIN is actually it cannot be taken down. Parang hindi mo siya pwede i-shutdown kasi other people are running it. Like for me, kung
Yeah.
meron akong DPIN sa bahay na device and meron rin si DPIN si paring James, so ibig sabihin hindi niya pwedeng kung nag-brown out sa amin, tumatakbo pa rin sa bahay ni paring James kung may kuryente siya. So ganun yung setup. So yun.
Oo, tama. So that's actually almost fail-proof if we are
Yes,
talking
correct.
about decentralization. Ayan o,
Mhm.
meron na sagot kagad sa atin si Sir Henry. About our request to do event in Baguio. Sige daw, partner.
Ay,
So,
sige, sige. We can,
we'll be doing ano, no? We'll be doing possibly soon an event with
yeah.
Sir Henry and the team in Baguio. Lamig daw doon, pare.
Oo. Ay, pwede tayong sumutup ng bulalo dyan. So may bulalo sa Baguio.
Actually, sa Baguio, while may bulaluan din doon. Ang mga uso
Pero
doon,
diba?
pag tinanong natin si Boss Henry, sasabihin sa daling kayo sa mga kambingan.
Ay,
Meron doon,
nako.
di ba sa Maynila, pare? Ito by the way, this show, it's not a formal show. We're just doing some kwentuhan here. Nagkukwentuhan lang po kami. Nilagay lang namin sa on-air para kasali kayo. Anyway,
Yeah.
GM. Going back, naalala ko sa Baguio, mayroong mga dito sa Manila, may mga beer houses. Papi sa Baguio, may mga gin houses doon.
Uy, gin.
Tapos,
No?
di ba yung beer house, binibigyan ka ng litro ng beer or beer, tapos baso. Doon sa mga gin houses, nakapitsil yung gin doon.
Yeah, yun.
Pag-ikot nila. Hindi lang ako sure if gin houses are still popular in Baguio. Ayan, sabi ni Sir Henry, ano daw, pinikpikan at kambingan ang uso doon.
Yun.
Ano?
Sige.
Tapos pinikpikan. Nakating pa naman ang pinikpikan, partner.
Hindi pa, partner. So siguro is mga dapat tikman yan.
High time. Nakating ka ng pinikpikan. By the way, pinikpikan is a very, 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 very flavorful dish. Made of chicken to and sinabawan siya.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, ayan. GM sa mga nanonood sa atin who just came in. So, let's go back to DP. Ano yung mga update na nakikita natin sa Web3 when it comes to DEPIN?
Yeah, I think one of the updates, biggest update ngayon is pa yung under SUI. They're gonna release a parang what do you call this? If familiar kayo sa ROG Ally, Steam Deck, lalabas nila yung SUI Play. So, galabas sila ng gaming device na under SUI. I think yung specs niya is 7780. So, mas siya yung bagong specs ngayon. No? Ilalabas niya, it's around, they'll be selling it for $600. Siyempre, isa siya sang gaming device. Yun yung ilalabas nila. And then, they're gonna launch there yung Society. It's another Web3 game, by the way. So, kaya connected yung Web3 game sa DPIN rin eh. So, ito talaga sa Web3, connect eh. So, yun yung yun yung nakikita natin. And then, aside from that, syempre, we're expecting dahil nga meron kang SUI Play, you'll get an alpha. I think they released the first 1,000, sold out, pre. Yung 1,000 device nila, sold out. Parang nag-unahan yung tao.
Mas sinabi mo may alpha, anong benefit nun sa mga maglalaro
possibly they get a special edition NFT or they got more airdrop tokens kasi alam mo Solana, di ba mobile, bawi na yung mga bumili ng mga Solana Mobile 2 na maaga, kita na sila ng $200 siguro. So at the same time, you have a portable PC device. So di ba, I mean, pwede mo siyang gawing laptop. I mean, for me lang, nakita ko yung specs, pwede mo gawing laptop eh. Tapos, syempre, like,
ito Solana-based device to, partner.
Alin? Yung SUI Play?
Okay, pinamimigay
No.
Ano?
Ano to? SUI device to. SUI device. SUI
Okay,
blockchain.
okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So SUI device siya. Na ano ko lang na share ko lang na similar to Solana Mobile. So SUI
Okay.
device, we're gonna release this. Tapos ano pa bang deepin natin aside from the sa 8th year? By the way, we have an alpha, no? Dito lang natin i-spill. I think the 8th year Edge is gonna be doing a airdrop dun sa mga magiging partners nila. So if you're running, speaking of that, 8th year Edge,
Yes.
baka pwede kong i-promote pala dito, no? I'm gonna
Sige,
drop
go
my
ahead,
link.
partner.
Yeah. Kasi di ba si 8th year, they're gonna do the next sale na sa September 10th. No? Sa dalawa yon, meron na si Parts, meron upcoming sale sa Rivals Node AI. It's a DPIN for AI naman siya, no? So, ang ginagawa nitong rival nodes is mapatakbuhin niya sa blockchain ng Celestia, and then forgot na isa, yung AI data, doon siya tatakbo. So the purpose of this one is para transparent siya doon sa mga tao, no? Like for example, kung si Chat GPT ba nilagyan mo ng malicious content, alam mo ba or hindi? Siyempre hindi natin alam, di ba? Not unlike if pinatakbo mo siya sa blockchain, everyone can see the computation. Uy, GM daw. So yun. Yun yung pwede nating gawin. And then, this coming September 10th, there's 2 sales that will be coming. Not a financial advice. I don't advise to buy it. Pero kung degen kayo or if you want something na may spare money kayo, you can actually try this because early adopter kayo. It's high risk, high reward. So, one is 8-year device. So, device siya na bibili nyo, papatakbuhin nyo siya sa bahay nyo para siyang PS5 na maliit. The second one is you're gonna be a running node for Rivals. So, it's a node for running a infrastructure DPIN para sa mga AI na data, na software. So, dalawang klase kasi yun eh. Hindi ko na siguro mag-go in technical na kasi merong libre ng Rivals. Yung libre, more on data processing. Yung may bayad, parang validation. So, ganun yung pinagkaiba.
So yan parang yun. Ginagawa nito, it's a machine acting like a node, and being a node, alam naman natin, meron siyang parang airdrop na matatanggap for projects.
Yeah. Aside from airdrop, there is a fee na matatanggap kasi nga you're running the node. So yun. So meron siyang sale. If you want, siguro i-follow na lang nila yung Facebook ko or di ko alam ano, i-drop ko na lang pala dito later on.
Yeah, you can drop in the comment section later, partner.
Yeah, comment section na lang.
Who wanted to,
interested sila, yeah. They want to buy the node or the 8-year Edge device. Yung 8-year Edge device pala is around, I think, 1.2. Tumaas na eh, kasi dati 999 eh. But I'll be clear, ang pangako nila, 3 months ROI, I don't see it ngayon na ganun yung nangyayari. So I think it will be ROI around 6 months. Possible around 6 months yung nakikita ko na, no? But for me, I'm kinda ROI na sa isa. Pero they are marketing it as 3 months. I don't see it as 3 months. Yun lang. Pero for 6 months, I think that's still a good parang risk to reward, yeah.
Yeah, before we continue, yan, shout out, no? GM, kay Miss Kat Duque. Very ano natin yan.
Wow.
Andito si Miss Kat, nanonood sa atin ngayon. GM. And also, so thank you, partner, for that very insightful sharing about this upcoming projects, particularly for DeFi and for Rivals. And of course, are you I have a curious question for you. Are you doing also active trading aside? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo in the Web3 space?
Okay, sa Web3 space, there are several things that I'm doing. One is pagiging chismoso. Kailangan nyo sa Web3 space. Like this one.
Kailangan tayo
chismoso eh. Pag hindi ka chismoso, may iwanan ka sa balita eh. So yun. And then at the same time, I'm a community manager for a DEX known as ZKEX. Medyo lilo kami ngayon kasi there is an issue on our blockchain. So inaayos pa namin yun. Blockchain, by the way, we're using is L3 So meron ng L1, meron ng L2, meron pang L3 no. So actually there is kind of some para pinaprocess pa na. The other one is actually I'm doing a Ton Telegram na DEX rin no. So sa Ton naman 'yon, doon ka naman yung mga na mahilig magdudot-dot. tapos gusto niya na mag-perp sa Telegram, ito na yun. I'm actually inviting si paring James to actually try it soon, no? So, and then, good news pa, no? We will have a copy trading for this platform. So, if sakaling takot ka mag-trade, you can actually follow paring Jerome to do trading, no? Ako kasi, more on DGen ako, so nag-trade na nga kami nag-start na kami ni paring Jerome sa ating, what do you call this? Doing yung shitcoin buying. Kaya lang medyo high risk pa rin yun. So yun. So at the same time, I'm also I have a guild, a gaming guild known as 8 inches. So naglalaro kami ng mga Web3 games. So doon ako medyo naka-focus recently. And then now we're actually having a Trader X conference under Impact. So maglalabas kami ng event this coming November 9th. Hindi pa final pero syempre, invited si Jerome doon as one of our speaker or guests. So, nandun siya. And then, we're gonna be talking about CXS, DEXs, DeFi, ano ba, blockchain and trading kasi yun yung parang ano, no? Yun yung nawawala dito sa market sa Pinas eh. There's two focus on Web3, devs, hackathons, pero walang events for traders, di ba? Pansinin mo, meron ba?
Actually, most of the trading events that I am hearing about, partner, ay sanctioned or being done by CEXS or mga decentralized exchanges. May mga huge meetups that is happening, but we know, we've heard about what happened with Binance and the Philippines.
Yeah, yun.
Maganda pag-usapan to, yung yung mga challenges with while the Philippines, I believe, as a trader, as a Web3 professional, naniniwala ako friendly yung bansa natin, yung gobyerno natin pagdating sa technology ng Web3, blockchain, even crypto. The challenge, however, is pagdating kasi sa trading or yung commercial side ng crypto, ng Web3, ibang usapan na yon. What do I mean with that? Yung ating mga regulators, okay ka kung nagbabayad ka. Meaning to say, like for example, license BASPs, coins.ph, for example.
Yeah.
Nagkataon, etong Binance, an international, pero ito mind you guys, lalo na sa mga newbie na nakikinig at nanonood sa atin, Binance is a very strong company. Don't get me wrong, malakas na kumpanya yan. And they're very legal, very legit sa ibang bansa. Naging challenge lang sa Philippines is, meron tayong set of rules and guidelines, particular or pertinent sa mga tinatawag na nagpapalit ng cryptocurrency. And Binance took the hit dahil hindi sila nakapag-comply. Yun lang yun eh. And I think they were asked to comply. They were given a timeline by government to comply, but they chose not to. Diba? Parang hindi sila nag-respond. Siguro, hindi naman nag-respond sila, but they did not respond the way the government expected them to respond about the situation of them being. Anyway, going back, while I am a believer of DEX, gaya ng kwento ko kanina, Ice, I still think, nakikita ko lang, the challenge that we have right now is of course the UI UX for most, if not all DEXs, and of course, the question of liquidity. So yun, I've heard you, I'm hearing you, I can hear you when you mentioned that there are some DEX projects that you're into. Actually, I'm very excited to hear more about it.
Yeah, sige. So, ayun, ako yung parang pinaka-first hand mo nito kasi I'm actually developing two kind of projects na DEX. The other issue that it is really having now is actually liquidity. Wala talagang liquidity kasi the difference between this DEX is we're actually doing a CX type order book system. Hindi siya AMM. So, the difference between these two, if AMM ka kasi, yung mga tao nagpo-provide ng liquidity for you to trade, and then yung actually buy order mo, you have a slippage there. So hindi yun yung pag kunyari gusto mo bilhin sa 101, mabibili mo sa 101. You will set a 1 to 2% or even 5% slippage. Yun yung para i-allow na, for example, ang na presyo naging 102, hindi ka na makakabili pag sinakto mo yun. Kailangan may slippage siya. And then at the same time, people are actually earning dun sa providing LP, no, which is we are calling liquidity pool. So kung ikaw naman yung maraming pera, marami kong funds, we can actually provide liquidity pool. So every people that's trading on the AMMDEX, you can actually get a fee. Yun nga, yung pinaka-disadvantage natin is we have slippages. So malaki, no? So now we're developing a order book system. So ang order book kasi hindi mo kailangan ng liquidity. What you get is actually you have a buyer order. Yeah. So may buyer seller ka dito. So hindi ganun kalaki liquidity yung kailangan mo. And then you're buying on the price na gusto mo siyang bilhin. Like for example, if I want to buy 100, so 100 ko siya mabibili kasi nga that's the price I want. So, yun yung nangyayari ngayon. And then now, we're seeing a massive adoption in Web3 sa Telegram. So, ang laki na nung Telegram. Tapos,
actually, di ba yung mga, yung mga top to earn, nasa Telegram yun eh. Just to,
Telegram yun. So, imagine these people who are earning top to earn. Ang ginagawa ng mga CEX, nothing against CEX kasi kasama ko rin sila, kaibigan ko rin sila.
First, actually, I myself, I'm still trading with CEX. Pero just as I mentioned a while ago, while I trade in CEX, I do believe that DEX or DEX is the way to go.
Yes,
for the future. Anyway, so ayun nga, excited ako dito sa project mo, partner, kasi I'm an advocate of this. Kaya lang, nakwento ko sa'yo, I mentioned about the challenges we are encountering.
Oo nga yun na nga
it's very nice to know that you guys are doing something to actually to address all of this questions or all of these concerns.
Yun. So yan yung and then at the same time, if you're actually trading index, there is a chance that you'll get airdrop. Hindi guaranteed, but there is a chance. I've got some airdrops when I do some trades sa Arbitrum before. So that's the advantage. Meron kang parang bonus pera. Syempre, but don't expect it, but it's a possibility. And then, yung mga dexes kasi ng mga to, wala pa silang tokens. So they might reward you tokens. Actually, the project meron pala. Meron silang tokens. It's part of their game. It's actually a game that will be coming. We'll be launching soon. Tapos, pwede mo siyang i-trade. And then, I'll be honest kasi 'di ba meron tayong sa CX kasi since they are controlling the money, they can actually control the fees. Yung fees natin, 100% sa kanila 'yon.
Kanila 'yon. Yeah.
Sa DEXs kasi once a person trade, a portion of that fee goes to liquidity pool. So napupunta sa ton pool 'yon, no. So yung fee, hindi siya 100% nakukuha ng DEX. They only getting around 30 to 40% nung fee, and then the 60 to 70% napupunta na sa liquidity pool. So the purpose of this, para magkaroon ng pondo and then magkaroon ng TVL, liquidity yung network or yung chain. No? So ganun yung ginagawa nila ngayon to gain some
That's very exciting. Kasi, di ba, that means to say, babalik sa community yung yung
may chance. May chance. Saka, hindi lang payback, kaya lang it's something that provides worth. Di ba naalala natin si FTX? Hindi natin alam na yung pera na pala ng tao, pinanggagamit na pala niya liquidity sa iba. So,
pinagamit na pala yung piggy bank niya.
So ito yung kinagandahan sa DEX. So that's the main reason kaya itong mga developers, group of people are actually creating DEXs, no? So para magkaroon ng transparency and then wag na maulit yung ginawa ni Sam na ginamit niya yung pondo ng DEX ng mga tao, no, sa kanyang mga project. So another thing is we're actually working dun sa isang project we're actually working with Ton. So si Ton ngayon, Si Ton ngayon, 'di ba, meron Telegram. Telegram is actually yung founder ang hinuli. Pero Ton Network is a separate entity, no, sa separate foundation which is focused naman doon sa blockchain, hindi doon sa Telegram. So, they are forming society ngayon, and then I think organizations, no, within them, smaller society groups na or DAOs na para mag-support nitong TON network, which is ito ngayon nakikita natin na lumalaki na sila, na medyo malaki na sila. So, not a financial
Evolving.
advice.
Yeah.
Oo, not a financial advice. If I have spare money, mag-ipon ako ng TON token. Ano lang yun not a financial advice, but kung meron, sobra lang. Always sobra.
Nice. No, very thank you very much, Ice Team, for sharing a lot of these things that's about to happen. Ako very excited ako dyan. Looking forward ako dyan soon. And by the way, before we continue discussing, I would like to announce that we have a very special guest for tonight, Ice Team. Would you believe? Meron tayong guest tonight, and he'll be joining us, and he'll be discussing with us also about Web3, about AI, and of course, technology under the sun. But before that, Ice, siguro ano muna tayo? Let's take a very, very short break, and we invite our guest.
Sure.
Huwag muna kayo guest. We have a very, very special guest for you.
Are you with Noble Savage leaders? Are you part of a Noble Savage community? If you are only noble and you are only humble and you have no confidence and no savagery about you, there is a limitation to what you will be able to achieve. If you are savage, but you are not noble, you are not humble, you'll become arrogant, you will become haughty, you will ruin your relationships, you will destroy your community. There is a balance, everybody. Whether you're an artist or a developer, whether you're managing Discord or you're running marketing, you're part of an ecosystem and everything is kind of a rising tide raises all ships. But when you bring these two things together, nobility and savagery, that is the key to the path forward.
And we are back, GM mga guys. Hoy, hindi pa tayo tapos ha. We're not yet done. And for the next segment of our show, I would like to invite back in the stage my partner, si Ice Team. My co-host for this show. And hello, yun. GM. Ice Team. And as I mentioned a while ago, we have a very, very special guest. You've seen the video clips about this upcoming Web3 AI live event on the September 14th. And without further ado, we have someone very, very able professional with us tonight who will be discussing with us about Web3 and AI and about this event per se. None other than, of course, without further ado, I would like to invite our special guest. He is none other than the CEO of Attention Live, the organizer of this Web3 AI upcoming event. On stage with us tonight, our special guest, Miss Ian Gutile. Hi, Ian.
Hello, my friends. It is good to be here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sound very, very fine. GM.
Good. GM to you both and to everyone watching. I was watching on Facebook. I was right there at 9 o'clock, tuned in. It's been fun to see the beginning of the show. Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Actually, Ian, we are very, very honored for you to be part. Well, believe it or not, this is our maiden show. No, I know that doesn't sound right, but yeah, we just rehashed this show. We decided, Ice-T and I, that will be coming up again with the show, and then you are our special guest for this maiden broadcast.
Oh,
So
yes.
yeah, thank you for joining us online, Ian, and of
Yes.
course giving us your time to share with the people who are watching with us tonight about Web3 AI, and this is actually the very reason or the very purpose of the show for us to talk about something or anything about the Web3. That's why this segment is actually called Web3 Patrol. And I believe we have an event upcoming on September 14th, right?
Yes, we do. So on September 14th, we have an all-day event. It's at the Westin, which is the newest hotel. We've rented all their ballrooms, their whole second floor, the rooftop. It will be an extraordinary event. I've done similar events to this Web3 AI Roundtable Summit type event. I've done these in Singapore, in California, in London, and New York, and I'm very happy to bring this here. Something that's different about this event is usually all of my events of this nature are very private. There's like 50 or 100 people. It's just a very small roundtable summit. It's kind of like a congress. It's just global leaders in the industry. I decided to do something different this time. I decided to fly in Professor Timothy Bates. He is known as the godfather of tech. James got to meet him. I believe, Ice, that you maybe got to see him this last week. And, And so Professor Bates, he just got ranked top 10 CTOs for innovation and excellence in 2024. He is the professor of practice at the University of Michigan, one of the top universities in America. And what that means is that university said, hey, please come teach us in the innovation department about how we can rethink education. So Professor Bates is one of the greatest professors, teachers, educators, and practitioners that actually builds things in the world. And he has flown out here so he can be at our Web3 AI event and teach everyone that is there. So the tickets start at only 88 pesos. And the reason why the tickets are affordable, is we did not want anybody to desire to be there, but say, well, I can't afford a 10,000 peso event, or I can't afford even 1,000 peso event. Like, it's just, that's out of my reach. I'd love to be there. I'd love to network with people. I'd love to, learn. I'd love to expand my mind, have business development opportunities, maybe new things that could open the door for me, but it's just too expensive. So we wanted to make sure that the majority of our tickets were very affordable. So if interested in attending, you can go to amplifyweb3.ai and you can check out the event there and see all the cool things we're doing. And of course, James and I'm happy to share more things if you want to ask some questions. And maybe I can talk a little bit about my past and gathering communities together around the world as well.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ian. And as Ian mentioned, we will be posting the link where you guys can actually admit tickets on the comment section. Just please watch out for that after the show. But yeah, I'm very much interested in. By the way, thank you for sharing your story, your experience, not just here, but in other countries. I just have this curious question, Ian, if you don't mind.
Yes.
I wanted to know. While I'm very thankful that that you're bringing in this show, this educational platform in our country? What made you decide that you would be bringing it to Manila in the Philippines?
Yeah, that's a great question. You saw in the video, that second video that you played, it showed 1 week after Korean Blockchain Week, 1 week before Token 2049. So it just so happened that last week I was in Seoul, Korea, and Korea gathered over 30,000 people together for a Web3 event. And next week in Singapore, Token 2049 will gather 20,000 people. So what I knew was that over 1,000 of the top Web3 speakers would be around, and that I could basically invite them to my favorite country to spend time in. You know, I live here. I live in BGC. I've been coming to Manila now for 16 years. The Philippines is a very important country to me personally. I think it's a very important country to the world. The first time I ever came to the Philippines was 2008, and I landed in Dumaguete doing music back when I was in my 20s. I'm older now, I'm 43. And at that point, I remember coming here, I brought 45 people with me that were part of our bands. And I thought, this is like the best culture. These are the most amazing people. I love this place. I love these people. Like, I want to do life with these people. I want to stay in relationship and be in communication and see if something can unfold. And so things really became more tangible for me when Donald Lim and some of his friends launched Philippine Blockchain Week. They invited me to come out and do the opening and closing keynote because of my background in Web3 and blockchain and crypto and all things in that industry. And so when I came back in 2022, I've been back another dozen times. Of course, I mentioned I now live here. My wife is Filipina, and so her and I live in BGC. We go back and forth between here and California with our 3 sons. We have 3 boys, 15, 11, and 7. So why Philippines? My selfish reason why Philippines is because I love this place. I love Manila. I love spending time with James, Ice, the 2 of you, and all of your peer group and your friends, all the KOLs here. I think I've made that really clear in how I present and how I talk. And yeah, that's certainly not me trying to say something to make people feel good. From genuine, I really, really love being here. Now, from a practical reason, like, let's just take all the personal stuff out of it. Here in Manila, you have 26 million people just in the metro Manila area. You have over 100 million people in the country, and then that is easy for this city and this country to spread and reach all of Southeast Asia and beyond. 32% of internet users own digital collectibles. Number 3 in blockchain wallets in the world. Number 1 adopter of AI for certain jobs. You have the government doing all sorts of things right now around Web3 and AI to make it an epicenter of those things. And so there's so many practical reasons why this place matters to global professionals and global businesses. In fact, for us at Attention Live, which is a Web3 KOL tool. So with Attention Live, a KOL can basically live stream, much like StreamYard, you'd live stream to YouTube, but while you live stream, you mint digital assets on the blockchain. This protects your content as a creator and it helps you make money from it. And we'll talk a bit about that naturally and organically during our event. And of course, I'm happy to answer questions. But for us, Attention Live is positioned well to come into this country with the 2 of you and all of your peers that are KOLs, already live streaming, already creating content, not really protecting your content, right? You don't really know exactly how the terms and conditions affect things. Like, do I really own this, or is it Facebook and YouTube that are taking ownership? And how do I prove this is mine? What if deep fakes happen? And how do I deal with that? And so we think we've come up with a great solution to support and serve and empower folks like the 2 of you. So for us, just practically, this country makes a lot of sense.
Well, thank you very much, Ian, for that one. Ice, you wanted to say something, bro?
No, I'm excited because I've been in crypto for such a long time, and then now we're seeing like you guys coming here. Actually, Donald Lim is my family friend. The first guy that I invited in crypto was actually his brother. So if you didn't know,
Wow.
so yeah, but it's a sad thing that's happened to him. Like he forgot the seed phrase. So I
Oh
mean, he bought the
no.
tokens. Yeah, but it's from like $200 to around 20K.
Wow.
That's the biggest profit he has ever earned because he's a member of a registered planner in the Philippines, and then he offers financial advices and the insurance, and then he actually on his brother actually onboarded in crypto, which is considered a scam before. That's the,
Hmm.
the the earnings. I mean the there's a huge percentage of earnings from crypto, right? That is not normal in traditional market. Yeah, so very glad that web at Attention Live is here. Yeah.
I'm actually
Thank
quite
you.
excited about Attention Live, Ian. Maybe I will try. No, not maybe. I will try definitely.
Yes, you will.
The platform, and maybe this is the maybe. Maybe once I get walk through it, we'll be using it. No, ice, no.
Yes.
Yeah, we can use it on our live stream. Pare. Oh, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling the people that we will be using this tool in our next live stream. So we plan to do
Excellent.
this. We plan to do this live stream every so often, like twice a month. This
Great.
collaboration, and we can use your platform and show the people how it works and how it can help content creators like us in
Yes.
securing the contents that we are creating, and ownership of the contents we are creating. And yeah, I'm thanking in advance Ian, and your team for bringing this into the market. Yep.
So StreamYard. You're on StreamYard right now.
Yeah, we're senior right now.
StreamYard was started by my friend and three or four other guys. My friend came to I used to run tech events like Future of Blockchain, Run the Future, Future of Tech, all these kind of Web3 events at Twitter's headquarters back in 2017 and 18. I was the entrepreneur in residence at the Innovation Hub there at that time. I was in between businesses. For those that don't know much about me, I've co-founded 8 companies. I've been an entrepreneur in residence 4 different places. I teach as a guest lecturer in 5 different global universities. So I've had a lot of experience as an entrepreneur. And so I realized in 2017, hey, I have this incredible space at Twitter. Why don't I just start doing these tech events? And so I started doing these tech events. And one of the guys that was like the founding team of StreamYard came up to me and said, everything you're doing is so like, you should build a product from this. I'm like, I have a different product in mind. You should build a product from this. And 6 months later, StreamYard started. Not that he was the core visionary founder, but he found somebody with an idea that was kind of what I was doing early on. So early on, I would use media teams, like dozens of people, lots and lots of equipment, lots of different software to basically do manually what StreamYard does for you, automated. I wasn't interested in building StreamYard because I felt like live streaming content to multiple platforms was not enough. Right, you already see that with like the HubSpot and Buffer and Hootsuite and Sprout Social, what they did for social media. Like social media one place, it goes everywhere. That was less interesting to me than protecting content, protecting the content creator, and maybe most importantly, giving an opportunity for the audience, like those that are watching this live right now. We know you're there. Thank you for your attention. Or those that watch in the future, right? In a day or a week or a month, they tune in, they watch your show, that there's an ability to use Web3 technology to better connect the creators, the podcasters, the show producers with the audience. And we believe that using Web3 tools is a very simple and logical way to do that. So we've baked that into our process. And our tool does quite a bit of things. We're going to launch our first kind of, first pass at a Telegram game, a Telegram bot. So we think that's an amazing platform. We've always just used kind of a traditional application, but we're going to launch a bot that will kind of hopefully be a top of the funnel, a fun thing for people to engage with, earn points. We'll eventually do airdrops because of that. So, we're looking at the market, always paying attention, always trying to figure out, okay, we think this is the right path, but what if we add Telegram bot? Or what if we, add, we have an OpenAI integration. I've worked with OpenAI, the AI company that made ChatGPT and Dolly. I worked with OpenAI probably for 4 or 5 years now, before they even had GPT-1. I used to bring GPT-1 on Clubhouse back in the day, and we'd have conversations with GPT. And we thought that was just the most amazing thing, the most archaic first version of it. And so when you look at all of these technologies emerging and the ability to use things like OpenAI's protocol, and there's lots of these that are great, but we've baked these things into our tool as well for content creators, KOLs, to co-create with AI. And so we think there's a great merge between Web3 technology and AI technology. It's not this or that. It's ideally both being used effectively.
Wow. That was quite a lot, Ian. Well, I'm very much excited with what you've just shared. I'm looking forward for all of this thing. And you know what? I'll be exploring Attention Live very, 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 very soon. And I stream.
Yeah.
Next na natin. Let's try Attention Live as a platform.
Sure. We're gonna be using it definitely.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So yeah.
Excellent.
For all of those guys.
We'll help walk you through it. Our new updated product launches at our event next Saturday. And so, one of the reasons why we didn't take a ton of energy to sit down with you, James, and you, Ice, yet is we figured, well, once our new product launches, it's going to be much easier. We originally built our product for massive companies. We had a bunch of multi-billion-dollar companies that were using our product, and it was built for enterprises. And now we've custom tailored it specific for KOLs. And so it's just about right.
Incidentally, Ian, while this thing that I'm about to mention, very much related to what we are talking about, tomorrow, along with other potential KOLs, shameless plug to all of those who are watching us today, we are having an influencer traders night. These guys are different walks of life. So tomorrow, shameless plug, no, sa mga nanonood. I speak in Filipino, Ian, but definitely I'm not selling you out. Yeah. Sa mga nanonood, we are having a traders night tomorrow. You guys are invited. This is for free. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section. And those who wanted to take part of the influencer trading, what we will do there is as traders, we would be teaching people for almost free. No, well, it's paid, pero it's very much minimal for those who wanted to learn about trading. And the good news about it, Ian, what's in it for Attention Live and all of these things that we're talking about, I'll be talking with these leaders, with these KOLs, and I'll be promoting Attention Live with them as well.
Yes, so, and please invite them to come join us.
Yes. Actually, invite me tomorrow to sit down or just observe us tomorrow so that I can drop you and greet you from the audience so that people will recognize and see you.
Yeah, again, send me a message on Telegram what time that'll happen.
That's 7 p.m. tomorrow, around this time also.
Cool.
So yes, I'll be there with of course the team of Sir shout out the team of Sir Alex Oy and the other traders who will be with me. So tomorrow I'll see you guys in the Zoom call, and that'll be a Zoom call, Ian. So let's see each other tomorrow there.
Excellent.
7 p.m. Yes. It's actually called Influencer Traders Night.
I like it.
Yeah. So definitely, Attention Live can be a big help to people like us tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
Awesome.
Again, thank you, Ian.
I like Ian. I like how Ian drop it. O sige. Sige now. Sige. Yeah. Now, while we wanted to talk more about it and have you, we don't want to get much of your time. It's Saturday night, and I know you'll be spending some time with family as well. You're Filipino in nature, man. Family.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I live here. I'm married a Filipina. You should adopt me. I want to be a Filipino too.
Yeah. You are, man. Let's eat balut.
Good.
Your guys is challenging, is up
Yeah,
for
they're very
challenge.
excited.
Yes. We will
Yes.
be after
Salute.
it's like after the 14th. After the 14th,
Yes,
guys, watch out for it.
we'll go.
We will make a video content of these guys eating balut. These guys. I bet Ian will eat it because he's Filipino already. But the other guys, we're very
They'll do
much
it.
excited to see them,
They'll
man.
do it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway, not much for you. Thank you very much for your time. And don't
Let
want to
me say this before I go. Let me say this
Yep.
before I go.
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, it takes a lot. So I just want to, for anybody that's watching, I just want to talk to these two guys for a second. It takes a lot to do a show like this consistently a couple times a month. It takes a lot to bring a show back and kind of the new maiden voyage. And I just want to encourage the two of you, don't lose heart, stay the course. What you're doing is way beyond the number of live viewers right this second. It's about being faithful to bring this information over and over again. And it's about the time as you stack these shows and as you stack your guests together, and as you build momentum, like you really have a chance to impact your culture. And it takes this show along with all the others to educate people. And so I just didn't want to jump off before taking a moment to say that I honor the two of you. I think what you're doing with Web3 Patrol really matters. And I think that people should be consistently tuning in. I think there's a lot they can learn from either of you, certainly from both of you. And I say that from experience, from spending time with the two of you. Ice, you were with us also at the May 11th event that we did. And so, there's a lot that the two of you bring to the table. And I think a lot of times what happens for hosts of a show like this, when you bring on a guest, the guest wants to come on and wants you to make me feel good and ask me questions. But I want to just reflect something to you. I just want to be a mirror to you and say what you're doing matters. And you guys are doing a great job. And this is really well done. I had a great experience as your guest, and I think others will as well. And so I just want to end with that, just a moment to honor the two of you and just acknowledge the great work that you're doing.
Wow, thank you for that kind words.
We're very thankful and encouraging. See you. We will definitely see you on the 14th. Again,
Good.
Shout out to all those people out there. It's just 88 pesos. You can actually be
That's right.
part of this momentous and historical event happening in Westin on September 14th. We'll see you there, and we'll see you live.
Excellent. Bye, my friends.
And with that, I would like to thank my partner, of course, Mr.
Yes.
Ice Team, co-founder of Impact, and our special guest. We're very thankful for our special guest, Ian Utal, CEO of Attention Live, and we'll be seeing you again next time. Mabuhay!
Yes, mabuhay guys. So see you. Bye-bye.
Okay.